Welcome to Tenn-Kwestions, where we sit with our success stories in Canada to get answers to questions that you want to know. This week, we hear from a few of our success stories in Vancouver, Canada, who attended our 10th year anniversary celebrations in April. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, comment, and of course, follow us on Instagram at Tenn-K Consultants. Let's go! What advice do you have for persons who are homesick?
Hi, my name is Kamika. I'm homesick. The best advice I can give is to grit your teeth and bear it. There is no other option. You can't go back on the plane and go home. You pay all your money and you're here for a reason. So just bear it, call your people, and move on.
How has being in Canada affected you personally and professionally?
In terms of personally, it's more in terms of my personal. Your skin is going to dry out. your skin is going to dry out. Invest in really quality lotions. Believe me, no, I have to be low. When I came here, I carried my own from Jamaica. It was not working out for me here. I mean, I was literally drying up. I was cracking up and everything. I've never experienced that before, ever. So believe me, you're going to need to invest in products that can actually help your skin. Working there a diverse group of people here, and let me tell you, we already have a little bit of experience working with different people from Jamaica because we're out of many one people, but there are also different people here who are of different cultures who've never interacted with per se before. Some persons haven't, so it's a good experience because we learn from them and their cultures and their way of doing things and communication. Oh my gosh, communication. Oh my word. I thought it would be easier to communicate with others, even if we speak English, but their understanding of English may be different based on what they use, certain phrases, certain ways of saying things. It's very, very, I advise you rather to always, how should I say that? Like check in to see that you're not really offending anybody, because some persons do get easily offended based on what you say or how you say it or how they think you say something. So also that is a very, very important communication, even if they speak English like you.
How did you land your first job?
For me, it took me 2 weeks. Basically, I met a Jamaican girl. She used to do YouTube at the time, and I had messaged her, and she.
Shout out our channel.
I don't remember. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Yeah, we have lost communication, but I'd text her on YouTube on on Instagram, and we became friends for a while. And she told me about her job where she worked, and I got hired there, and it took me 2 weeks.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to start their process but is scared to do so?
Just try. Just worry about money after. Just try the process. And I guess you have nothing to lose. If you try and then you start the process, you might be fortunate to get help. If not, just still try. You never know what will happen.
What advice would you give international students as it relates to time management?
Schedule your time properly. Schedule your time for assignment. For me, might be different for you. For me, I do it's a personal and school life, right?
School and everything.
I would say balance. So their schoolwork, get it out of the way, and then you set your alarm. Me, I have multiple alarms. Remember to do this, this, that, and the other, right? So set alarms if that works for you. Keep a planner if that works for you, and just get your schoolwork out of the way first, and then make sure you leave little time for play afterwards as well. That's very important, or otherwise you will go crazy.
Which season do you enjoy the most in Canada?
Hey, I'm Anthony still. I like spring because it's a mixture. It's not too cold, it's not too hot. Um, Least favorite would be winter. I don't hate it, but sometimes I can't manage the snow.
Who is your favorite Tenn-K team member?
To be honest, I would say Shamara as well. I remember when I was back home and I was he said back home. He said back home. If it was here, you girls would have it. However, it's back home, and I remember when I was in Jamaica just dreaming of coming to Canada. And Shamara would call me sometimes and we would sit on the phone literally for like an hour just talking about Canada. This was like 2018, so long ago. I'm sure he doesn't do it anymore because I was special. But yes, Shamar. Yeah.
How did you land your first job?
It took me 4 weeks, and again, it's going to depend on the type of job that you are seeking and the experience and background. A little bit of experience. For me, I did education, so many years in education, and thus it was really easy to transition into a tutorial or education job. But others have found it a little bit more tough. So, yeah, thank you. Oh, by the way, I am the lovely 100% Tariq Golson, and I run and former co-founder of OMG Spices. So if you want your spice in Canada, link me.
How has being in Canada affected you personally and professionally?
So for me, before I came to Canada, I only had one job. I was working back home for 3 months only. I was mainly a student all my life and still a student today. But coming here, before I came to Canada, I would say I was very sheltered. I never used to go on the road by myself. My mom used to carry me everywhere. And then I came to Canada and I was just in this big world by myself. And I was seemed lost for a while because I was very sad. But then it has developed me in a way where I know that I can do it by myself. I've gained more confidence in myself, and I know that whatever challenges may come, I can overcome it.
I get homesick. I call my family almost basically every day. I'm sorry, I do. Yeah. Every single day. I call and I check up friends, family. Yes. If it's very hard because I've not been like away from anybody, because even in college I usually go home a lot. So this is the longest I've ever been away from home. Longest ever. So it's really tough, but all I can say is contact your family as much as possible. They'll help you with the transitioning process, because it's really, really hard to just especially when you're close, to just be not that close. So yeah.
That's it for this episode of 10 Questions. We hope you were able to get the answers to many of your burning questions. Don't forget, you can start today to become a 10K success story. Visit www.tennk.online/apply to get started today. See you soon.